Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play with me, Tanatos. I am back from my week and a half hiatus. It felt more like a month and a half to me. My computer, my old one, was completely broke. It would not get past the BIOS checkup at the beginning. It was about 5 years old. It was time. It needed to go. Certain parts were fried. You know, that whole thing. And as you can see, I'm not playing Chrono Cross or Final Fantasy VI. This is Star Ocean 2, my favorite PlayStation game of all time. I absolutely love this game. It is amazing. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I will. Unfortunately, I lost my save files for my old computer, obviously, so I have to replay Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Cross off the clock to get back to where I was, in order to finish them on the clock, of course. I will be doing that in the upcoming weeks. So right now, we will be doing Star Ocean 2 in the meantime. What just happened on screen was a giant meteor hit the world of Expel, which is the world we will be playing on at the beginning of the game. So, a nice little FMV here going on, introducing the universe and everything that's going on. Nice little music going on here. Yeah, I appreciate everybody's patience. I know people, I mean, you know, it's Let's Plays, it's not really a big deal, but it is to me. I enjoy it, so it was kind of frustrating to see first of all, like, my computer break, lose all my music and all my files and stuff, and then second of all, to not be able to do Let's Plays. It really sucked ass, actually. So I'm glad to be back. It feels kind of like I'm back home now, you know, doing my Let's Plays and shit. Hopefully everybody will enjoy this game. I think everybody will. I think it's a great game. The battle system is, bar none, the best battle system I've ever played for a PlayStation 1 game. I like Shadow Hearts 2 a lot for PlayStation 2. That's probably runner-up for my favorite battle system. But overall, I probably prefer this first and foremost as my favorite battle system ever. So here we have the Earth Federation. This is kind of set in the future, kind of like a Star Trek-esque future, where Earth is just in control of most of the galaxy, if not the universe. This game is going to be a lot of fun. I can already say that. I've been looking forward to playing this for a while now. In the back of my mind, whenever I played Chrono Cross and recorded that, I was kind of like, man, I can't wait to get back to Star Ocean 2. It'll be amazing. So we have Star Ocean, the second story. Alright. Ignore this black screen here. The rest of the game is not like that. Alright. Stereo. No vibration. So we choose our characters here. We have Rena and we have Claude. Depending on who you choose, they have a different storyline. Little bits and pieces here and there are different perspectives on the story. Claude gets a character named Leon to join. Later on, he's a casting character. And Rena gets a character named Diaz to join later on. He is a fighting character. Casters in this game do not put out as much DPS as fighters do, unfortunately. The best thing about casters in this game is that their abilities can interrupt other enemies. You know, so if an enemy is casting something or attacking, or, you know, a hard enemy is attacking, then you can interrupt them with a caster. But other than that, I prefer a full fighting team. And I can go into that later on when it's actually going on. You know, it's hard to talk about something when you're not doing it. But I'll give examples. I'll show it off later. So here we have Expel, the planet that we start out on. This is not Earth. Damn you, MSN. Damn you! The sound in this game is a little bit desynced, a little bit fucked up. There's an option on EPSX to enhance. It's actually specifically for Star Ocean 2 and Valkyrie Profile. I turn it on. I've turned everything on that I can. The sound is still a bit desynced, so bear with me on the sound. I apologize. It's just gonna be the way it is, I guess. So here we have our introduction to Rena. Our first character, Rena. I'm gonna call her Rena. Actually, the voice acting in the game for during the battles calls her Rena too. Whenever Claude dies, he goes, Rena! so I know that's the right name. Or the right pronunciation, rather. Unfortunately, the introduction here has about 40 minutes worth of dialogue and introduction, 40 minutes worth of stuff to go through. So it'll take about 3 or 4 videos to get through everything. It's a pretty slow starting game. That's probably been the biggest drawback of the game. The biggest complaint I have. But, gotta get past that at some point. So once I do, it'll be a great game. It'll be a lot of fun. I'll be going. Come back, bitch. God damn it. Wait. Classic parenting there from an RPG character. How come RPG moms and dads are always fucking terrible? It always seemed kind of like Eris's mother was pretty mediocre. Well, her adoptive mother was pretty mediocre. Rena's mother's pretty mediocre. These characters always have terrible parents. What's his name? The father on Xenogears, the father of the church guy, is pretty terrible. Equipment. Turn off the equipment wizard. If I were you, I'd recommend doing that if you plan on playing this game ever. The game has a bunch of skills that you buy in other towns as you progress through the game. And they each do something. Like this will give you strength. This gives you HP restoration increases. This does not much of anything. There are skills that, well, there's one that lowers the amount of skill points you need to get a skill. All sorts of stuff. And there are abilities too. Item creation, cooking, alchemy, customization, music, drawing. Yeah, there's one called art. And then there are super specialty skills, which are actually team-based skills. Once you get all your team characters, team skills up, you learn team skills called blacksmithing, orchestra. There are others too. I just forget all of them. So the game has a lot of customization. There are, I want to say thousands of items in the game, but there may just be hundreds. I'm not sure. But it's just a really in-depth game, really well made. The translation is pretty funny at times, pretty crappy at times. And the plot is probably the weakest part of the game overall. The plot is probably my biggest quarrel with this game. But you know what? The battle system makes up for everything. The battle system and all the character customization makes up for all of it. Actually, I want to kind of... If you want to steal the Marvel Sword early in the game, it's a very, very powerful sword that you can get early on. You need to have dexterity on your main character, which I do not. These are talents. These make things... Excuse me. For example, if I have a writing ability talent, I'm able to write books quicker without failing. Originality lets me do art without failing, etc., etc. Yeah, whenever you do, like, let's say cooking, you can fail at cooking. And when you fail, you get useless items that you have to throw away or sell. But I really don't. I'm not gonna steal it, so I don't really care about dexterity. But if you're like, a perfectionist, and you want to get that sword for Claude early on, you can get keep resetting the game until you get it. And you can go to GameFAQs and read more about it. I'm not gonna go too far in depth because, it's kind of optional anyway. Watch out for the gorilla! It's a giant gorilla. Watch out! It's just sitting there humping the air. Eek! God. Alright, this part is kind of fucking corny, I admit that. Alright, get our first taste of battle here.
This is bad.
Yep, it's voice acted. You can run all the way around. I'm not controlling him right now. But if you play as Claude, you would be controlling him.
Looks like we won.
Looks like we won. Looks like we made it. Good work, Claude. Good work. Yeah, the sound is a bit desynced. I can hear it slowing down. I have the sound turned down a bit, just so it's not like, the forefront noise that you hear. I want you to be able to hear it, but I want you to be able to hear me, more. So, meh. Hey, wait a minute! I like how he's got his mouth open there. It looks funny. He did say to wait, didn't he? I wonder if he'll be coming along. Shut up, Rena. Just shut up. Oh, the game has these little anime emoticons, as you can see. I'm not a big fan of the anime, so I'm neither here nor there for them. But they add comedy to the game at some points, and they let you know what the characters are feeling, so I can withstand it. It's no big deal. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching. Let's play Star Ocean 2. I'll be delving deeper into the storyline next time. I appreciate the patience and waiting for me to get back, and all the support and everything. I hope you guys like this game. I love this game. I know it'll be a lot of fun. I'm out. You surprised me.